Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine. The time to say yes to your dreams and aspirations is here.
A beautiful morning to you all, and welcome to another exciting edition of our Instagram live session. My name, like I always say, has not changed. My name remains Azuh, Arinze, and my guest this beautiful and memorable afternoon is Mrs. Omotunde Olayinka Lawson. Mrs. Lawson is a renowned and respected educator. As a matter of fact, she is the founder and chief executive officer of the Christ Hill group of schools, one of the biggest and best in the Amu Ward of area of Lagos. Beyond that, she's also a proud Rotarian. Not just a Rotarian, she is the first woman ever to have been nominated in District 9110 Rotary International Nigeria as a district governor nominee designate, district governor nominee, district governor elect, which is the position she currently occupies. And by the grace of God, on July 1, 2022, she will assume the position again as the first female district governor in District 9110. Born in Ibadan, Oyo State, on June 3rd, 1957, Mrs. Lawson is the retired director of education. She attended the popular University of Ibadan, where she read teacher education for her first degree and educational foundations for her master's at the University of Lagos. She is happily married to the astute banker, Mr. Francis Akingbade Lawson, and they are blessed with children and grandchildren. This morning, she'll be telling us how it feels or what it feels like to be the first woman to attain that status in Rotary International District 9110 Nigeria, and also what it takes to excel in the education sector, where she has also done very, very well. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is the YesNG TV, THEYESNG TV. So once again, permit me to welcome the one and only Kosheleri of District 9110, Rotarian Olayinka Omotunde Lawson, to this Instagram live session. So you're welcome once again, ma.
Thank you very much.
So my first question will be, how does it feel to be the first woman in your district and also in 40 years to be elected as the district governor nominee designate, district governor nominee, district governor elect, and hopefully district governor in 2022?
Thank you, Rotarian Azuh. It is not a mere feat, but is a cumulative result of consistent hard work and service to Rotary, I believe. And over the years since I joined Rotary in 2007, I had played my part, served consistently and diligently at my club level. And when I was invited to the district level to chair committees, to be member of committees, to be secretary of committees, and to also be advisor to some committees, I saw it as a call to service. And you know, when you have interest in something, I didn't just stroll into Rotary. I saw what Rotary had been doing before I joined. Wow. I was impressed. I wanted to be part of those people who were doing marvelous things in their communities. You know, you can have money and you don't know where to pilot the money or where to send the money to work. But when you see a good cause and you feel that you have extra, a little bit extra, that you wish to give out to people, beyond doing that within the church, I think our communities, people who are less privileged, are so many all around. And I've attended a lot of Rotary programs before I joined and I saw what they were doing. So I felt, oh, I should be part of this group that are so progressive and have service-oriented mind. I began the journey, served at my club levels, and well, of course, to the glory of God, I made my mark. I was the best club president in my year. My club, which was either to kind of moribund, I lifted it up to become the second best club in the district. Wow. The club won different awards, and including the Lagos State Social Responsibility Service Award, to mention but a few. Well, I joined the district, like I said, first of all, as probably a member of a committee. I was given assignments as committee chair, 3 consecutive years, and in other capacities, and I think I delivered the goods. So when it was time for this nomination, I just felt, well, let me give it a try. It is not a do or die affair, but if God says that I still have something more to offer Rotary, then let me just try and apply to be district governor for 2022-2023. And having gone through the usual prerequisites and attended the interview, which was conducted by a panel of diligent and purposeful and forward-looking and integrous district governors, out of performance, I became successful. I won that nomination as the best suited candidate for the post of district governor. It was like a miracle because, like I said, my prayers were never, I should be. My prayers have been, well, God, if you know you have something for me to do, then let the interview come out in my favor. And I think God actually has a purpose for me to become that district governor, and that was why I was successful. So I feel excited that out of so many that I've tried over the years, those who have done an interview 3 or 4 times, that I could do it only once, and I was able to make it. So God be all the glory.
Interesting. I love that. So what has changed about you, since you assumed this new designation?
Yeah. What became more that I could say probably changed in me is the way I should look at Rotarians now, because these are volunteers, those who are preoccupied by things of their own personal commitments to their jobs, to their families, and yet they have come out to serve. So we must be accorded due respect. We want to get them to work with you. I am not going to tell anybody to work for me. They're not working for me at all. They're going to work with me. And I want to treat them with the respect that Rotarians deserve, having to live or to offer part of their very, very valuable time to serve humanity. And I saw it as a lot of work coming up stage. I can say that since the nomination was nominated, a lot of work and effort has been put into it. A lot of things, I mean, there's a vision that must be accomplished, and I must start thinking of those that will be able to assist to make the mission and the vision to be accomplished. So what has changed is that I work harder. I see people inviting me so much for so many things. Come and give this talk, this presentation, a club assembly, come and train them on something, train them on this, and it has become more tasking, but I can assure you that I have given all my time and I've responded to as many invites from clubs. Because if they don't need me, they will not invite me. So I've tried to rise up to the callings of these different clubs. So I think for now, I'm getting prepared.
Interesting. So what is going to be your focus or your major focus in 2022, 2023, when you eventually assume office as the district governor of Rotary International District 9110 Nigeria?
Yeah, thank you very much. You know, Rotary International has peculiar areas of focus. There are three things that matter most to Rotary International. You have to increase membership. You grow Rotary. You grow membership. To be a successful governor, you must grow membership. You must have to retain, not even growing alone, retention of the members that have been grown or that I will meet on ground is my desire to retain them and to add more. The current district governor is working hard to ensure that more members are attracted. And we are seeing the results of his work on that. So I must ensure that whatever it leaves for me at the end of this Rotary year, that I'm going to start with, I must improve on them. That's on membership. Then on Rotary Foundation, which is the second area that Rotary is going to rate you, we're going to evaluate your performance on, is contribution towards Rotary Foundation. And I think the reason why I can confidently come out to appeal to people to come and support Foundation is because I myself had supported and is still supporting Rotary Foundation in terms of program participation and funding. This year alone, I've done my $2,000 Rotary Foundation. It's an annual thing, you know. So you cannot mentor people or expect them to do something when you are not in the forefront to lead by example. Now, that's about Foundation. I want to encourage more contribution to the Foundation and grow the Foundation base to quite an impressive sum of dollars. Increase our endowment contribution. Look for more Art Club Society members. We got one this year, and I'm sure we can still work harder to get another one, which I'm actually pursuing. And in terms of project, yes, all over the years, 41 years of the 9110, year in, year out, clubs have accomplished very big and impactful projects in partnership with the district and Rotary Foundation sometimes. Now the focus now is this, and usually some of these projects are accomplished through district grants, application, and global grants. And one area that I want to ensure that this is more magnified is one. I want to see how almost all our clubs can tap into district grant. This grant is the cheapest grant and the easiest grant that any club can access. So I think the reason why clubs don't key into it as much is because of lack of knowledge on how to go about it. I will give my president a lot of education going forward, even before then, a lot of education on what they have to do for them to win their own Rotary citation and to also improve the image of our district. Clubs are going to be distributed into clusters, and we call them club clusters, with one very big and well-accomplished club as the leader of the group, so that it can bring up some other clubs that are weaker in strength. We don't want all the big clubs alone to be doing all those laudable things, and we're only hearing their names. The weaker ones also need support for the bigger ones. So these club clusters, we afford the weaker clubs to join and partner with bigger clubs to deliver impactful and impactful projects. So each club cluster can access global grants as an entity and do bigger, bolder projects. And of course, as a female, let me come from that angle. As a female, I want to challenge our females. We must increase female membership. Is number one focus. Incidentally, I have been nominated to be the national coordinator for women in Rotary in Nigeria. And what else can follow this? To ensure that our district in Nigeria launch their women in Rotary chapters. And what is the essence of this? Many people are feeling that you want to use that word to intimidate the men. Please, it is far from it. What is
Can we be intimidated?
Oh no, I doubt that. We can't even intimidate you. We are all partners in the service to Rotary. And what that is to achieve is that, when men have passion to do something, they want to ensure that they make their mark. They want to put our foot in the sands of time by ensuring that each month of Rotary is dedicated to a particular project that is going to be a kind of that's going to be powered by the women. We use that forum to ensure district accomplish their goals in the different areas. It's not something just feminine to do things that are feminine. No, it's to ensure that the women support the district to achieve the goals that are set. And increase the female membership is key, is the main. Even come next Rotary year, we want to do a focus, a significant project in an area of focus that will remain a talk or reference point for years to come. We have to have a signature project delivered by all the women in the district. Another thing, my focus will be to train and retrain Rotarians. Train and retrain Rotarians, starting from our trainings in February, the district team training seminar, followed by president-elect training seminar, followed by district training assembly, followed by district leadership seminar, and other Rotary Leadership Institute. We want our Rotarians to know more, to learn more. There are so many areas where Rotarians are lacking, and they are eager, they are yearning to know more. The resources are there, our Rotary leaders are there to serve our resources. And the content of our trainings this time will even be richer than before. They will address so many questions that Rotarians have been asking about. Before we begin the Rotary year, a questionnaire will come out. The questionnaire is to ask Rotarians what are they looking forward to. Much as we cannot respond to everything, but I'm sure we can at least respond to some or many of those issues that's
interesting.
Eager.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.